I'm more worried about an outsider stepping through.
But isn't everyone that steps through an outsider?
No, outsiders are how do I describe this? Almost all like borderline eldritch horror, if you're familiar with that.
Eldritch horror. Is that like tentacles?
Um yeah, it's like existential threats more than typical threats. But
Okay.
yeah.
Like a midlife crisis personified.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So our session starts with the party setting up and leaving on the next leg of their journey towards Battersbury. The morning seems relatively okay, but off in the distance you do see storm clouds rolling in.
Ooh.
And that's basically it. That's the first morning of your travel. You notice that the weather may not stay as nice as it is right now. There's like a chill in the air, those storm clouds, that sort of thing. So this time on the travel, I did completely use and only use the campfire supplement that I kind of tested out with the session before. And somehow they managed to only succeed, including a critical success.
I think I have proficiency in animal handling, which I feel like just directing Fox, giving orders and stuff, that'd probably be like related.
Yeah,
Does that make
that
sense?
makes sense.
Here we go. Gonna go big orange. Ha! 16 plus
16
5.
plus
21.
21. Yeah, so as you're traveling and, keeping Fox on track is basically what you're doing. You've given Fox the order to follow heavy foot traffic, but every so often, he catches the scent of something and wants to go off, and you're like, and you get him back on track following that trail.
I will use my religion proficiency or
Okay.
arcana, one of the two, to get Fey guidance on our path. So 11 plus 3 plus 2, which is
That would be plus
16.
5.
That would be plus 5, which would be 16 in total, because 11 plus 5 is 16.
16 in
Away.
total. So as you're walking, you're kind of reaching out, trying to get in touch with any fae that happen to be around you, reaching over the plane as much as you can to chat with the people that you have like a big connection with. And basically you just get like the general feeling that you're on the right track to where you want to go. And you keep going. We'll say you're like pretty decently through your travel. The rain has picked up. You are starting to get wet and uncomfortable. Camping isn't like the best experience you've ever had, but it's not the worst experience you've ever had. And now either one of you can come up with the next skill check. So who's doing a skill check? I will let you know it is possible that travel ends with this skill check.
Oh, when we die. And so is the end of your travel.
Like,
Use arcana to prevent the environment from affecting our travel. 14.
really like the idea of keeping you warm. So yeah, I'll say you can be using like whatever fire magic you can to kind of keep both of you or keep all three of you warm. As well as maybe mitigate the wind a little bit by keeping it hot enough around you. What did I say wind? Because I meant rain if I did. To like keep it so hot around you that the rain isn't like some of the rain is just getting like fizzled off before it hits you, so it's keeping you a little drier. They did have a little bit of a chat during their travel, maybe having figured out some stuff about the rifts, but I'm not sure if they have or not.
Hi,
No.
before we got to the crossroads, there was I mean, we came across people from your world. We came across a
Yeah.
troll, and we
Yeah.
came across a ghost.
Yeah.
And I mean, just thinking about the variety of the things we came across, don't you think the implications of the vastness of the damage between the realms is, you know, kind of. I mean, I get.
Kind of
I'm a little bit.
existentially terrified.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought maybe it was just, your reality and ours, but the the land of the dead trolls. What's next? Ghosts? I mean, there were ghosts. I mean, this is related to the last thing I said. Not.
I
a
mean, there could
separate
be, I
story.
mean, even like realms that like we can't even comprehend could be crossing over. Could be a 2D realm.
Like there are stories and stuff of the what is it? The astral sea. Things like that. Pocket dimensions and
Yeah.
vast open nothingness. Beyond the veil of the sky. Do you think there's a chance that something could open, and rather than spilling out into our world, it could drag them in?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Huh.
So like, yeah, that could happen to you at any time.
Even though it was a rainy journey, they still managed to get to the next settlement without any problems. And so that ended their journey with 4 boons off of the windfall table. So you continue on, and you have finished travel. You have all the successes that you require. And that means that you're gonna roll some diceses, and it's like a lot of diceses.
Dice eye.
And I am using just like a list that already exists, so I might like
Ooh.
play around with it if it doesn't really make sense. But I'll have you each roll 2d20 because you didn't have a single
2d20.
failure.
Okay. I got a 6 and a 7.
6 and a 7.
I got an 18 and a 13.
Let's see what the table has in store. So as you're walking, you notice something on the ground. It's a piece of paper. So, technically, Harry can pick that up because it came from his whatchamacallit.
I will pick up the paper.
You recognize it as a spell scroll.
This is
Ooh.
a spell scroll. Welcome in, corpse.
Who? Okay, I know the answer to this, but who has the highest strength ability score?
That would be me.
Yeah, definitely.
Lotruda.
So
Definitely
the
not me.
next attack roll that you roll is an auto crit. And so you also have the same spring in your step that you had, which means you have advantage on all dexterity thingamabobs for the rest of the day. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be you too. Red, do you know what your dex is? Okay.
He's got an AC of 10, so
I think I'm gonna make the call that I'm gonna give this to him anyways. That way you each get a
how
boon.
dare you?
I'm cheating! But it says, you feel fast, you are speedy. The player with the lowest dexterity ability score can choose to make the next attack that would have hit them miss instead. So he gets an auto, like, dodge, basically. Except, like, not dodge mechanically, like, actually dodge. But when they get there, again, is this just general feeling of badness. Okay, so you get into the town, and just like Siltereth, well, not the exact same as Siltereth, but in the sense that like you get an automatic like vibe from the town. It's a different vibe though. So it's a general like sense of discomfort. Looking around at the people, you notice that anyone that is walking around with a child, all of the adults look very tired, and the kids look also very tired, but more specifically, they also look very on edge, and their eyes are constantly darting around. Yeah, that's what the town is giving you upon first glance. So their first order of business, knowing that they're trying to get to Battersbury, but they also really want to clear the road to try to make things a little safer, seeing how bad it was in Siltereth. They decide to go to the tavern. Yeah, so you can hit up the tavern. You walk in, it's a regular tavern. It is very early, so there's not a whole lot of people there. The person behind the bar looks tired, and there is a kid sitting at a table off to the side with drawing stuff in front of them, but they don't seem to be particularly interested in it.
Good morning? Good afternoon, sir. We're looking for something to put a bit more of a perk in our step. Are there any, you got any good drinks for us? Nice bit of day drinking.
Yeah, what do you want? Like, are you looking, like you said, perk you up, and then you said day drinking. What do you want?
I mean, to be honest, I'd like a coffee liqueur, but some sort of sugary mead would be nice.
I
Or
can do
Jaeger bomb?
mead, or I can do coffee with liquor.
Coffee with liquor sounds good.
Yes. Yes, we'll have a couple of coffee liquors, not liqueurs.
So he will pour those for you, hand them over. Harry decides to jot this down in his spell book so that he has access to it all the time instead of just the one time with the spell scroll.
Yeah, I'm not going to go to a table. I'm going to just stay at the bar while I drink my coffee liquor. I don't know if Harry wants to stay with me or
I'll ask Lotruda. How long are you planning to stick around here, Lotruda?
I mean, maybe 1 or 2 drinks. Just trying to get a feel for the place. I don't know about you, but I feel like everybody's tired. What do you think, sir? I say to the tavern keeper.
And he just like keeps like cleaning the counter.
Can I? Okay. Well, it'll take. I've got something I want to do, Lotruda, but it's gonna take 2 hours.
He was asleep. 2 hours. That's plenty of time for me to get some shit done.
Okay, I'll go to the table and I'll proceed to start copying the fairy fire into my spellbook.
Oh, all right. Sounds good. So they talk a little bit to the barkeep about what's going on. They end up talking to the child a little bit as well.
Curious what's going on. Everyone seems quite tired, even the children.
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on, but all the kids seem to have gotten it in their heads that there are monsters roaming around, you know, monsters in the closet, monsters under the bed, talking about the boogeyman. I don't, like, kids are always a little scared, but something has made them otherworldly scared, but, like, none of us can find anything. So I don't know. We're just tired from staying up and consoling our terrified children.
Do you mind if I talk to your child? Is this your child?
Yeah, that's my kid.
So, yeah, I've made mistakes with halflings before. Sorry, I'm just double checking. Okay, I'm just gonna plonk myself down heavily next to the kid drawing.
Okay. When
Plonk.
you do that, he like jumps.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to scare you. I'm just here from the south. I'm on my way north. I'm just monster hunting on a route. The tavern's a great place to hear about, stories of monsters and things like that. You look pretty, like you've got your head on your shoulders. Do you know if there's any monsters around here?
There's so many.
No way! That is so cool! Oh, nice. That is plenty of gold for me then.
It is not cool. They're very scary.
What monsters have you seen? Have you seen any like trolls or goblins or things of that nature? What kind of stuff is it?
Spiders.
Ooh, spider monsters. They're a lot hairier than you think. What do they look like?
Spiders.
Big, little,
All
blue, green?
sizes.
Huh. That's strange because you know what spiders are. You know spiders aren't monsters. So why are you calling the spiders monsters?
I don't like spiders.
Have you spoken to your friends about the monsters? Because I'm
Yeah.
here to kill all of the monsters, so I just kind of need to know, basically, just before I go in, before I kill them all, what I'm going to be dealing with. Just makes it a bit easier for me.
There's crabs. And bugs, like flying bugs, bats.
Ooh. So it's all like creatures and animals then that you've heard. Have you heard of anything that's like a bit weirder, a bit stranger?
There's one that's just a bunch of eyes.
Oh, wait. Like a floating ball with a big eye, or like just all eyes?
I don't know, I haven't seen it.
The whole school is scary, or just
The
everyone?
monsters are there. They're
The monsters,
everywhere.
they're everywhere all the time, every day, every second.
Yeah.
So are there any monsters in here right now?
Yeah.
Where?
He'll like point up to the corner. You don't see anything. It turns out that most of the kids are no longer going to school, so they do think that there might be the source at the school. So Lotruda was going to go check this out, ended up running into a family who was speaking their language, and so they stopped to talk. So you're walking toward the school, and you happen to overhear somebody speaking your language, which is Norilish. Harry will recognize this as being similar to the French that he's heard.
Pardon? Parlez-vous français?
Wait, we're not going to actually speak in French,
Okay.
but yes.
We're not gonna have
so
a French
we're
conversation.
speaking mostly French now.
What? So, how did you... Wait, why are you in I'm a little bit flustered, as you can tell. Those questions were supposed to be, what brings you here? Is it business? Why did you end up in such a small town? How have you come about staying here? And I suppose I don't really need to ask that, as I am also here from the same place. That was what went on in that sentence that was broken up into
Sure.
smaller bits.
We're here just like for pleasure. We've been traveling the continent. We're on our way to the west coast. We just stopped here for the night. It was a rough night. I don't know what is wrong here. but our little Aveline is just terrified.
Well, I'm. It's so good to see people that are from the same place I am. So, well, let me treat you to some sweets. I'm going to the bakery anyway.
Oh,
Let me.
sure, that would
Anything?
be lovely.
Yeah. Adeline, have you been seeing lots of monsters around?
Yeah,
And they're everywhere.
yeah.
That's fine. All the kids have been seeing monsters. I think every single child I've seen so far has probably been seeing monsters. Are there any in this room right now?
Yeah?
Cool, cool. Ah, I really hope I can see it. I've not been able to see them so far, but I can't wait to kill them all. Where is it now?
So she'll point like across the way. You don't see anything.
What do yours look like? I've seen so far spiders, but you don't seem like the type that finds spiders that scary. You probably fight
Well,
spiders really
spiders
easily,
are
don't you?
kind of cool. Mine
Yes.
mine looks like a tiger, but his head's really
Ooh.
big and he has a really big smile. His teeth are very sharp.
Oh, you know that you've got a really good imagination, have you? Are you good at drawing by any chance?
Yeah?
Which seems like the type to be good at drawing. I bet you can draw really cool maps.
Oh, I've never tried a map before.
Really? Oh, we should try right now. Okay, okay. And I'm gonna get out like a piece of parchment, and I'm just gonna draw like a square of the town, and like I'd be like, so this is us here, and basically like a really crappy map, but like, so this is the main road that comes in. This is where we are now. I want you to show me where you first saw the tiger thingy.
And she'll draw on the map, like a well or a fountain at the center of the town, and be like, right there. So now there's kind of two sources that Lotruda wants to check out. So they go back to the tavern. Harry is done writing the spell into his spell book. And so Lotruda decides to let the barkeeper sleep while they watch the bar for them. And Harry goes off to do some investigating, which is perfect because Harry's job back in the material plane of our world, or like our world, is as a private investigator. So you go to the center of town. There's a well there.
I'll like start like investigating around it, like reaching out my magic senses, seeing if I can find anything of interest.
Sure. You don't sense anything out of the ordinary from it.
Okay, is there anyone around?
There's lots of zombie-like people around, like very tired. There's other people who aren't nearly as tired, but like a lot of people are walking around kind of like.
Okay. I'll just move on to the school for now then.
So you walking around the outside, you don't really notice anything. You can go inside. When you go inside, there's like a little room with like a secretary sitting at it.
Okay. Hello.
Hi. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to poke around. I know some stuff's been happening in the town. Everyone seems very tired. The children are seeing monsters everywhere. Me and my friend are kind of trying to look into it, see what we can do for you guys. And I wanted to poke around the schoolhouse because it seems like either here or the well is the source, and I already checked out the well, so.
Oh, okay. Well, lunch hour starts in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
So all of the kids will, like, the few kids that are still here, their class will be over, and I think that would be the best time rather than interrupting class. So if you don't mind waiting a little bit.
Yeah, I can wait.
So you'll wait the 15 minutes and then.
Is it, well, can I ask her some more questions?
Yeah, 100%.
How many teachers are there that work here?
There's 3 teachers.
3 teachers? Okay. The one that's in there when lunch starts, do they hang around normally, or we'll have a chance to talk to them?
I'm sure you can catch them on the way out.
Okay.
Usually everyone, like kids and stuff, they either like hang out outside on the grass or they go home for lunch. The teacher
Okay.
kind of does the same thing.
Have you noticed anything weird lately since everyone started getting tired and the monsters started appearing?
I mean, the kids are obviously scared, but I haven't seen the monsters, if that's what you're asking.
Well, not just that, but like anything else weird out of the ordinary that happened. Doesn't necessarily have to be the monsters. New stranger in town.
No, nothing recently.
Okay. I'll stand up and go to talk to the teacher.
Sure.
I'll go. Hi, hello. My name's Harry Dresden, private investigator from Chicago. Only practicing wizard in the city. I'm here to look into investigate what's going on with all the children, why they're all so scared, see if I can find the source of what's going on. Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions?
Sure, yeah, you can ask me some questions, I suppose.
Awesome, thank you very much. So how long has it been since the children started acting like this, seeing things and freaking out?
I want to say a little over a week.
Okay. Did anything happen before that week or leading up to it, or has there been anyone new in town? Anything
Nope,
changed that you can think of?
not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Has anything happened around the well? We were thinking the well might be partly related too.
I don't think so.
No? Have any children been missing from class?
I mean, lots are missing from class right now.
But any children going missing like from the town, I guess?
Again, not that I'm aware of.
Okay. So all the children missing from class, like like they're at home, they're accounted for?
As far as I know, they're at home with their parents.
Okay. Um, okay. This seems like a small town. Like do you know the parents?
Yeah,
Okay.
but like I'm not in constant contact with everybody in the town.
No, for sure. It just seems odd to me that like if you're a teacher in a small town and like a child is missing for like a week from class, that like you wouldn't follow up with the parent to make sure they're safe, you know? Like it seems
I
like if
mean,
I was in your position.
the parents told me that their children wouldn't be coming to class.
Okay,
So
so
it's
the
not
parents did
like,
tell you that then. Okay.
but
So that
I
was
can't
it.
tell you that they haven't gone missing since that.
Okay, no, just okay. So the parents haven't checked in with you like every day or like every couple days or sorry, I'm confused here. Do you mean has there been a child missing for like a week? Like from class and the parents like once said that they're not coming to class.
I most of them were still coming when this all first started. But
Yeah.
they've kind of like dwindled out since that.
Okay. Okay. Could I get a list of the parents whose children aren't coming to class anymore?
Like, I guess?
Okay, thank you. That'd be helpful. Can I get an insight on them? Make sure they're like not trying to hide anything.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Ooh, 19.
You think that they're on the up and up.
Okay.
They think that they're giving you like the best information that they have available, but like they don't have a whole lot of information.
Okay. Do you mind if I take a quick look around the classroom, do some magical scanning things? I'm a wizard. See if I can figure out anything going on.
Yeah, sure, as long as you don't like break anything. I don't see a problem.
All right. Thank you very
Trust me,
much
I'm
for
a
your help.
wizard.
Enjoy your lunch break. It was nice meeting you.
Thanks. And so he's like, all right, do you mind if I check out the like the schoolroom? And so he goes in and he reaches out with his like arcane senses. Doesn't find anything particularly interesting inside the room. He does feel a ping from outside. So he goes outside, and the place that the ping is occurring, it just has like a little group of children. So he walks up, he talks to the kids, he asks them some questions, and he asks, is there a monster here? They all point to the same spot. He asks, what does it look like? Because I can't see it. And each of them says something different.
Okay. I will cast Fairy Fire in a cube
Sure.
where it is.
Pew.
What color would you like it to be outlined in?
Violet light.
So you see, like a little gremlin-like thing with wings outlined in violet. You don't actually see the thing, but like that's the outline that you see.
Okay.
Oh my god, a giant cat. Oh wait.
Okay. I'm going to fireball it.
Yeah, so you cast your fireball, the outline disappears. The ground around it is absolutely scorched, and is on fire for, roll me a d4
For 1.
for 1 round.
So I'll look to the kids who are still right next to me, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have warned you. Is
So the kids just watched you cast a spell to make this thing that they're terrified of glow violet, and then you set it on fire. That's what they've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll look at them, I'll be like, is it still there? Is there like a body or like
It's
Did I
gone.
get it?
It's gone.
It's gone. Okay, well you're welcome. Yeah, kind of a hero. Saving children and whatnot. Okay, it's gone. But there's no body or anything on the ground.
No.
Okay. I'll wait 6 seconds. And then I'll go over to where it was and like kind of like pat around with my hands and whatnot, like seeing if I can find like an invisible mound of flesh, I guess.
You just feel hot, crunchy grass.
Ground. Okay. All right.
Crunch, crunch, squish, crunch, crunch. There it is.
You do not find a mound of flesh.
Okay.
He's kind of at a loss for what to look for next, and so goes back to let Lotruda know what has happened.
Then I believe maybe we should speak to the guards. Maybe that could be our next piece. Does this place do rooms? I know the guy's napping, so I'm gonna just be like, "Excuse me, hello, okay." Well, just an update. Apparently, Harry has already killed one of the monsters. So that's one
Possibly?
down.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I
So-
couldn't find anything.
The monsters are actually real, then?
As far
So-
as I can tell, there's a sorry, Lotruda, I'll take over from here. But I did do I'm a wizard. I'm a professional investigator wizard. And I was doing like a magical scan for anything in the schoolhouse, and I did get like a ping from outside, and it was from a location. All of the school children, I couldn't see anything, but all the school children corroborated that there was something there where I was getting the ping from. I used the spell to like show it, kind of like throwing like ink over it, kind of, but like magical ink, and it showed like an outline of like a gremlin-y like creature. So then I blew it up, and the school children were very happy that it was gone. But I could not find like a body, invisible or otherwise, at the source where I cast the blow it up spell. So that's how that kind of went.
The next thing that they decide to check out is to check in with the local guard. That's the only other thing that they can think of, with basically no leads at this point. So you can head to like the city council town square room building thing.
The square room.
Yes, the square room. And you walk in, there's a desk with a secretary sitting behind it.
We are traveling. I mean, basically monster hunters. We are heading up to Battersbury, but we've stopped here just to refuel, refresh. And we noticed there's a lot of tomfoolery afoot with scaring the children. Turns out there is a monster. And we're just trying to get more information. Is there a supervising officer or like a captain close by that we can speak to?
There is, but maybe I could try to answer your questions first to not disturb him if we don't have to.
Very well. Are there any current missing cases of younger children?
No.
Has there been any child-related? That's a risky. Have there been any reports of, trespassing, strange sightings around the school, the well, anything wrong? Like,
I mean, lots
any
of strange sightings from the kids, but it seems you already know about that. Nothing specific to, like, the well or school that wasn't also reported literally everywhere else in town. As far as trespassing goes, the teenagers sometimes, are found doing teenagery things. That's kind of what teenagers do, but nothing, like, out of the ordinary that they haven't done before. And it was mostly just worried parents coming in saying that their kids were seeing monsters, and asking us to, like, look into it more. We haven't found monsters, but obviously there's something going on. Perhaps it's a lack of magic from us being able to find what we're looking for.
Well, Javier has already found one and dealt with one.
That's fantastic.
Well, yeah.
And she
it's a
starts, like,
little
taking
weird,
notes.
Are you an officer of the guard?
I mean, like, I'm a desk worker of the guard, yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just making sure it would get passed along. Sorry.
Oh, yes,
I
of
meant
course.
to know. Yeah.
I mean, we want whatever this problem is fixed. We weren't really sure that it was a real problem. We thought maybe the kids had, like, scared themselves into being scared, so to know that there's something we can do to fix it is amazing. Well, there's nothing that really lines up time-wise with it, but, like, it's not like nothing weird has happened here ever. We had some missing people, like, a year ago. That doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense, like, that it would be a part of this, but
Almost to the day a year ago?
I don't know, like, just around a year ago. I don't know what the date was exactly. They found their way back somehow.
Do we know where he was when he popped out, or like when he blinked out, like initially, where he was walking
Like,
to,
where
or wherever?
he, like, went missing from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you direct us to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she will.
We should go. Yeah, we should go check that out.
We should.
Because maybe that's where the monsters are coming from.
As far as getting to the place where Julian went missing, would it be helpful if I, like, sent someone with you that knows exactly where it is, rather than kind of, like, wild goose chasing it? It's kind of just, like, out in the
definitely.
fields.
Yeah,
I mean, I
definitely.
was going to ask Julian to come along with us, but if you want to send anyone, yeah, that'd be good. Perfect.
Yeah, sure. And so their next plan is for the next morning for one of the guards to take them out to the place where this person went missing. I'm sure we can all guess what's going to be out there, but we're going to find out in the next session. Because it's getting late, they decide to just head back, grab a room, but the last thing they do before they go to bed is they ask to check out the tavern keeper's kid's room. Yeah, so the barkeep will let you into his house to investigate, so you can go to the kid's room. Yeah, so he'll take you to his room.
Okay.
And he'll be like, I see them in the closet and under the bed.
Okay, do you see any
Also,
right
there's a
now?
few of them in here.
Sorry?
Do you see them right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you point at one?
He'll point into the closet and under the bed.
Okay, I'll use fairy fire. Can I hit fairy? Can fairy fire hit both of them?
Yes.
Okay, I'll fairy fire both of them then.
Yeah, so
Fire.
what color would you like them to be outlined in if
Violet.
and it's a 13 that they have to beat with the dex?
Yeah.
In the closet, you see two little gremlins
Okay.
kind of like standing on top of each other. And that's it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
run over and absolutely punt one of them, just as hard as I can with my stump.
Can I run in and try to grapple the other one?
Yeah, sure.
14.
You hit it,
Hey.
and it auto crits.
It does. 14. 14 damage.
The outline disappears.
Okay. Opposed strength. 3.
5. So you do not grapple it.
We very
I was
weakly...
like, I rolled so low, he's definitely going to grapple this. Violet glow where you'd think its eyes would be.
Okay.
And Harry, I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I make Constitution saving throw? Okay.
With advantage.
20.
Nothing happens.
Nice.
Get bonked. Oh, 5 damage.
The outline disappears.
These things are weak.
Yeah.
Is there... Look at the kid. Are there any more?
I think
He
he's under
points
the
back
bed.
underneath the bed.
I'm just gonna lift the bed with one hand. Just be like, do the honors, Harry?
You still don't see anything.
Oh, I'm just gonna start kicking around, stomping about, being like, tell me if I hit it.
Roll to hit with disadvantage.
Ooh.
It
Something.
hits.
Yeah. Kick. So it's 1 plus my strength.
It'd be
Sure,
one,
it
one-
dies.
Isn't it 1d4 or?
Or
Oh, it dies.
you hit something. And then the kid will tell you that it's gone.
Ah, there we go. Oh, so we can hit them even without seeing them. That's very good information to know.
Yeah.
Well, looks like this room's clear.
Also, like a stiff breeze will kill them. Maybe we can like inform the town
children.
to just like hit it with a broom or like like just don't be afraid of them. But we can inform like as far as we know they aren't dangerous. They just scare people. Like no one's
Yes,
been hurt, no one's gone missing.
Wait,
They're-
the glowy thing though, it cast a spell, didn't it?
It
What
tried to
was
do
that?
something to me for sure. I'm not sure what, but
Did it like try and take over your mind, or freeze you up, or did you feel anything?
no, I felt nothing. Right?
You felt
Yeah.
nothing.
I felt nothing. Yeah.
I always feel nothing.
I tried. I feel like I don't know what it would have done. Yeah. Maybe it would have killed me. Sleep well, small child.
I mean, we're not just gonna. Yeah, whatever.
What? What? What?
Just tuck the kid in for bed. There we go. Night, night, child. I think his father may want to see him again.
Yeah, he'll just like follow you back to the tavern even though you said like good night. They head back to the tavern and that's where the session ends. So the next session will pick up the next morning and them heading off out to wherever this person went missing. Just poofed from existence, as we've seen time and time again. Hey, thanks for checking out Chicka D&D. If you liked what you saw, click all the buttons down below. Subscribe, like, comment, you know the drill. Thank you again so much. See you next time. Bye.